Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. It's a big red day for me. I lost about over $200, $260 to be exact, I think. I'll just show it to you before that. $265 lost today. How I lost it today? First off, I woke up late. I woke up late 20 minutes. I sat down on my computer 20 minutes after the market opened. That itself is a red flag because why is it a red flag? Is the reason why it's a red flag is because I didn't have the time to sit down and prepare for my trade. So I should have already not traded. Should I, woulda, woulda. That doesn't matter. You make a mistake, you learn from your mistakes, right? So I woke up late, 9:50 a.m., which is 6:50 a.m. here in California. 20 minutes late. I still wanted to trade because I wanted to make the gains. But making gains is not the issue. Wanting to make the gain is not the issue. The making the gains at the right time with the right trades with the right strategy is the most important part. And the most important thing is to keeping your emotion intact when you're trading. Let your emotions out the window. Be more realistic. Be more logical. Get out. Loss and profit is part of trading. So what happened over here? I'm gonna revise quick cap pretty fast over here. So I woke up late. I wanted to make a trade. I was looking around. There's much no on. NERV was the only one that's. So I got into NERV, right? I got into NERV. I was up $65. You can see that right here. So NERV, boom, 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 boom. I was up. So I was up $60 right here in NERV, right? It was going good. It was doing good. I was happy. I'm like, okay, okay. But guess what? So the thing is, usually I trade. I trade shares or stocks under my buying power. Let's say I have only $6,614 to trade with, and now I'm trading a stock that is at $9. That is three times more. Not three times, like $3,000. No, sorry, that's $3,000 more than my usual trading stock because the minimum that I want to get is 1,000 shares, and I don't want to get lower than 1,000 shares because I know that when I get a share for thousand, like when I get 10,000, sorry, when I get 1,000 shares, right, of one area stock quantity, 1,000 shares. If it goes up 10 cents, I make $100. When it goes down to 5 cents, I make $50. So if I plan out to buy at $3, right, and there's a $3 up at 1,000 shares for $3, that's $3,000. If it goes up to 310, I'm out. I make my 200. So depending on how the price action, the volatility, and considering all that, you make your plans, right? So, but in order for a stock to go from 1 to 10 cents, it's a lot more easier than going from 1 cent from 1 cent to like 40 cents. So 40 cents, like to go up 40 cents to make a profit with 40 cents it is likely you can make profit, but when there's no price action, it's more risky that way. So, first I shouldn't have traded this stock at all, but then I did, and I lost. I made 60. You can see up there. I made 60, but then next thing you know, I'm down 180. Think about it. Now I'm here panicking. More than panic, I'm trying to okay shit. Let me calculate, which is funny. I don't know why I did that. But then yeah, so I'm trying to calculate my losses, like how much I'm willing to lose on this trade. But then I sold out. I was up. So next thing you know, I made more mistakes. So all this mistake is not because of strategy, it's because of emotions. How and why is it because of emotions? Is because I got in and got out, or I got into a trade. I got into a position with the fact that these over here, the indicator that I usually use, is telling me not to do it. So basically, I went against my own strategy. So which is not good, right? So you can check about it. So next thing you know, it's 215. Now here's the thing. This is the biggest thing that I missed over here. It was consolidating. It was going up 10 cents, down 10 cents, 20 cents. That's how the action was moving. But then the moment I sold my position over here, the moment I sold my position, so I held my position over here, right? I was down $20 right here over here. Total of $205. I was down $20 over here in the next in my other trade. Total loss was 205. Unrealized loss was 20. So now, guess what happens? I have this whole thing open up, right? Now when you can see on the next minute chart over here, in the 14-minute chart, right? Boom, 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 it goes down. Now there you go. At the 14 minute, after I sell, somebody buys 10,000 shares over here. Just watch, right? Right, I'm just a different stock. Back in NERV, please. NRV. So, somebody buys 10,000 shares. I just want to hold it over here so I can hold it. Play, please. It's supposed to be a nice thing. There you go. Somebody bought 10,000 shares, 10,300 shares exact at $9.21. But the stock is trading at 9.31. He wants at 9.21. Guess what? The stock comes down. Look at that. Price comes down. It hits 9.21 over here, and he gets filled. Like and as soon as he gets filled, guess what happens? Look at that. As soon as that 10,300 share bought gets filled, it goes up close to $9-10. And that's like 1 minute.
Look at that.
That's 1 minute. God. Oh my God. After I sold my position at 9.33.
No, I'm not gonna.
So you see, sometimes it's very like. So the thing is, so what I'm trying to say here is that I went against my trade. First of all, my strategy, whole entire from the beginning itself was, my whole thing was bad. But then I missed. I didn't look at this. I was looking more at the candles over here, more than over here. So a lot of times, what I do basically, usually what I do is when I get in, let's say I get in at $2, right? Now instead of the candles, majority I do look at the candles. I don't neglect it right away. But what I do mostly is my focus mainly is gonna be on my order to because a lot of times the reason why the price goes down is because somebody sells a huge amount of quantity. Let's say you buy it at 920, right? And then it goes up to 950. And now somebody is putting a order of 10-15,000 shares, sell at 955. So that is the resistance, right? Like I said, 955 is the resistance. So when it gets close to 950, you get off your you get off your position because you want to be. It's better to be 80% sure, 80% sure than 90%. You don't want to gamble on the 90%, 20%. So that's what happened. I missed that 10,000 shares that being sold because I wasn't focusing on that. Was one other bad thing I wasn't focusing my mind on because I was just focusing on the numbers, the candles. But then obviously, the guy, I'm sure he sold off the 10,000 shares because it had to come down, right? So 10:05, but I didn't even see the sell-off as well. Maybe I can catch right now, maybe I can't, but so he kind of like sold it slowly. He sold 99.90 over here. So then it was downhill from there. Yeah, it hit 990 over here. So 9. Yeah, so then went downhill over here. I thought it was gonna go up. I frustrated myself. I was down to 15. Next thing you know, I kept forcing myself, forcing trades, trying to revenge trade. At one point, I got my money back, right? At one back, I was down 140. That should have been okay. I'll take the L. I'll take the 140 loss. But guess what? Like stupid behavior, stupid emotions, that is the. So this is what I'm going through right now is something that you need to control. Sometimes it gets out, of course, but then let's say out of 30 days of trading, if it busts out, like if you can't control for one day, okay, 1 out of 30, right? So, but you should I don't think you can completely control your emotions unless you go to a higher level of crazy thing. But not patience, like emotions. But when you can't control that, this is exactly what happens. So next thing you know, I'm doing all this. I never use trend lines, but then I wasn't thinking straight. So when somebody doesn't think straight when the trading is this, what happens? You're doing all this shit to convince yourself, like justify your actions of why you're still in the trade, and then next thing you know, the market humbles you, the market flushes you, and then you're mad. And then when it's too late, you're down 365. That's the reason why I'm down 365 for the day. All right, so lesson learned. Don't wake up early. Don't wake up late. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll take the alpha today, 365. I'll see you guys tomorrow.